We're on our way back to planet Aquanos, which is where we're going to get more sewer crystals. It was literally going to be the next part or two, just sewer crystals. It grinds out money, which is good for us, and we'll get a bit of experience from it. We might do a little bit of exploring on the planet as well, who knows. Because obviously there's Hidden Trench, and then all those hidden sections that it's now showing us. In fact, let's follow that, which I think requires us to take this path. We want to go see Skid McMarks anyway, because Skid McMark, Slim Cognito. I'm thinking they're the same person. They are not. We are maxed out. Excellent. What weapons do we choose to use? Use the display gun, why not? We have yet to use it at all, and we need to for some of the Annihilation Nation challenges. Because if we check, we need to get a bit further. But I believe we have all the gadgets we need to get it in this zone at least. Oh man, the agents are doing gonna be great here actually. I don't have to try. Ooh, 20. Jeez, that's a bit more. Especially doing it like this. Okay, that's better, giving me free. Whew! I got a bit hairy there. Just 15 here. Okay. I try and eliminate them in the order they turn up, but I immediately lose focus on what I'm doing. Like that. Also, talking and doing stuff, it's surprisingly more difficult than you think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm barely keeping track of how many I've got, although I only need 3 now. Had chance to look over. Four levels of hacking for a sewer pipe. Why? Like, who went, yep, we need to secure this sewer. I know it's just gameplay mechanics, but it also makes no sense. But then nothing ever does make sense. Maybe it's because there's Amiibo Kings down there and you're trying to keep them out, but they aren't going to hack the system, so... Ah. Okay, well it just resets you to the stage you're on, so that's fine. First time we've actually failed one of these on screen. These shields throwing off how we are gonna deal with things. Grab a green one. Realised I only needed one more. Back to 20, jeez. What is with this incredibly encrypted sewer lock? So it's been a couple of days since the last recorded. We've had wonderful weather. That's very British, isn't it? Yes, the weather's been lovely today. Oh, stop having shields. There we go. Ooh. Okay, where's this elevator taking us? There's a way to redo hacker points. I don't know why you'd ever want to, but you know. All out for a platinum bolt. Titanium bolt. Kept calling them titanium in the last game, kept calling them platinum in this game. We're never gonna get it right. So that's one. It took 5 minutes of hacking. 5 straight minutes of hacking. We were supposed to do other things. What a dull part. That's fine, we're not done yet. We're still checking about. Because I think it doesn't say on that one, so maybe I can't. No, I can't on that one. Okay. We decided Agents of Doom was the best bet. Which is coming down to being, yeah, is a good idea. Oh, so that's an underwater section. Oh well, we'll just run our way to Slim, it's fine. We're gonna die like we did before. We got the underwater treasure hang. We don't care about. We've got quite a lot of bolts currently, but obviously we want more. We always want more. Because there's always late game stuff. Go, my pretties, go. Maximum nanotech increase. I thought you could use your gravity boots on that, but you can't. Very different. I don't know why these doors lock behind us. Now, there is a teleporter that can just take you straight to Slim. You don't have to do what I'm doing, really. But since we're already away, we're taking this path, which is just going to take us to the teleporter, which we can use to get back. So probably missed a whole bunch of other bolts as well. It's like, we'll knock out and complete this bit. Nope. Nothing down there? No. Good. Also, all the enemies here are significantly weaker than like other enemies, so my weapon is leaving. That is not attached to me in the slightest. Ah well. What are you gonna do? Aw, you got no new stuff for me. He will get more things. Let's do this, that'll take us to the... Yep, this will take us to the sewer. Which we'll spend some time in. Craftily hiding loading screens by having cutaways. It always is in like that many beats as well. There are 90 sewer crystals to find. Now it tells us where the sewer crystals are. So let's go exploring, I guess. Again, you're gonna see the map a whole bunch. You can't dash because the moment you touch one of these, you'll obviously go. If I just summon minions, they'll do the work for me. So it's this next juncture we need to turn. It's weird that it doesn't let me throw them into the water. I have to throw them onto the sides. Easy enough. Yeah, we'll cover the bottom bit and then the top bit. That seems best. Although I don't know where the other 5 bolts are going to be for this area. Titanium bolt is meant to be 5, I think. There's no way to show it, okay? No, there is no way to show it other than the ship. Oh well. suppose we'll just go with the... Yeah, there is. I'm definitely right. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do. So if we go down here, we can get to the Gadgetron thing. Okay, so if we go up here, we'll get to the Gadgetron thing. As you can see, pipes. They give us so much ammo. See, that Amiibo King now has armor. Not that it helped him, but yeah, I think they're supposed to have slightly more life and stuff, but obviously we have pretty powerful equipment. As Slim would say, it's a powerful piece of equipment. I take your puny weapon and modify it, and turn it into a powerful piece of hardware. I'm saying that quote all wrong. It's fine. Getting silver crystals. I should honestly actually attack them while I'm here, rather than just, you know, just relying on the thing that is locked from this side. That sucks. Well, we'll have to double back for it. Oh yeah. Just every so often my throat just goes bleh. We don't want to speak today. I'm like, how am I gonna jump this gap? How about I don't jump this gap and I just walk across? That was the amoeboid conjunction that was getting in our way. There's a straight shot downwards for a bunch of them there. Great, just not even trying. Smack. Like, there's a matter of galactic urgency going on because of Doctor Nefarious, and we are just like, yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay, it's not a straight shot because that won't open that side. Oh dear. Please open this side? I know the Amiibo King will come out and die immediately. Discs, man. Not as effective as they could be. Especially on things that split up like these do. There you go. Deal with that while I find a way to go. Sorry about that. Slight cut. Just had to deal with something. Very surprised how much people are like, yeah, I'm just gonna interrupt it. That's why I normally try and do all my recording when no one's home. But obviously, can't do that all the time. You think this is a great place for things that can, these discs that can bounce, but no, it's not that good a guy. The annoying thing of every time I have to cut, it's like an hour. Like it takes that long to re-render it. Because you gotta go to video editing software, and then it's gotta like re-upload it, but it's also gotta keep track of it. It might just be the software I'm using, maybe there's a faster one. If you know of a faster video editing software, feel free. I mean, it's rare that I have to though, because I can normally record these in a straight shot. It's weird because it's, I don't know, it's around the side. Walking on walls. As you can see, I'm trying to be on the directest path. I'm trying to keep the display gun just straight kills those things. It's ridiculous. Although, obviously, agents. So there's one there, and then we got the whole section that we didn't explore last time. Yep. 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 There should be one behind us. But there's not. Unless it's up here. No. Or maybe yes. No, this isn't. Jelly jam? Jelly jam. How bizarre. Oh, it's that. Of course it is. When we're not in the tunnels, we can use the rocket boots. When we're in the tunnels, we have to use the gravity boots, so we can't use the rocket boots. There. No, the mega turret's fully upgraded. You know what? Second rift. I accidentally unleashed the mega turret there, but whatever, it'll be fine. How did he allow me to summon them then? Very weird. I wonder. We will try and level this up. That's that one done. I was wondering why that wasn't going to open then, but it did. Just delayed. Delayed. Yeah. Sliding around the sewers. My agents run out. They're not symphonides, that's the thing you need to remember. Like, they're very much not symphonides. Symphonides stayed a lot longer than these did. And I'm out for the gun. Could always get more. We need to slip around to get to that G anyway. Get to that G. Make it sound like it's we're gonna go meet my homies. Go meet my homies. But no, I meant the Gadgetron vendor. And there's no dude in the vendor now going, hey, what can I do for you? So it's not even so we're not even meeting anyone. It's sad. Carnage. A bit of slowdown there, but alright. The weird thing with HD remakes, they tend to, because they're not optimized for the system they're on, they tend to do weird things. Not all bad things, just a couple of weird things. Oh good. That one does open. Yep. Go away, me, but I'm missing a bunch as well. Round that side, I mean. Weird. Don't know if it will suck that dude in. Probably not. Bit too fat. Bit too big. I expected to pull them in full whole, but it seems to be pulling, you know, like a little bit of one in. And then the other. Why do you only give me 2 pieces of ammo per for this? And I get that it's powerful, but you'd expect... It feels like it's the type of gun that should fire dead quick, but it doesn't. Also feels like it should bounce off enemies, but that might be its upgrade. Rather than what it is currently. And one more is in the side then. I'm out of ammo for it again. Oh, we're halfway done because it said we had about 60 left and we have 35. Yep, let's go with these. Do. I mean, you don't need to go over there. I think there might be titanium bolts on one of these. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's one. Say it and it shall be true, I guess. Although I'd rather be all the way on the other side. Steady on, boy. I need you to go forward and back, not weirdly every direction. There you go. So we'll get those two that way, which it'll probably go, no, can't do that, you'll have to go the other way around. Oh no, it's an amoeboid king. Fine. An armoured amoeboid. You know what I meant. So many blocked drains here. That's probably why they ordered a plumber, honestly. It's a filtration issue. Over everything else. Silver crystals. Hey! Display gun has been upgraded. That's one. Still only has 25 ammo though. Which is disappointing. I'm not gonna find anything this way. Can't dash, no. Yeah, as you know, I would normally be dashing, but due to the fact that this is a magnet boot section, you can't do anything like that. So the draw distance isn't long enough to recognize what's in each section. There's an open from this side. We're gonna have to go another way. One of these days, Agents of Doom, you will be fully upgraded. And then I'll be sad because I won't be able to use them anymore. Hello. Oh, the agents will do it. Or I'll just straight shoot you in the stomach with a plasma rifle. Both very valid options. Well, we've just hit 10 minutes, and I think the other was 13, so we should stop here. So let's stop at the Gadgetron vendor, and I'll see you in the next part where we continue our sewer scavenge, as it were.